Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. We're here to have a nice little Mike's Instant movie review on the movie I just saw, Asteroid City. Okay, so should you go see it or not? If you're a Wes Anderson a Wes Anderson fan, go see it. You'll go see it no matter what I say, won't you? But if you're kind of marginal, if you're not, first off, if you don't like Wes Anderson movies, you're not going to like this one. It's not going to win you over. If you're kind of Middle Earth on the Wes Anderson scenario, like you kind of give him a chance, and like I've been frequently disappointed in The Gentleman for maybe the last 9, 10 movies of his. I mean, I think it's Rushmore. I think it's the Royal Tenenbaums and Moonrise Kingdom, mostly because that was filmed in the state where I used to live, although I'm not in the fucking movie, so it's not that good. Moonrise Kingdom, that is. But this one, Asteroid City, I'm like, I'm going to give this asshole another chance, and it happened to be playing when I happened to be at the theater. So I go to see it. It's beautifully shot, and all these fucking actors, like it's 1999 through 2005 Hall of Fame. You got your Ed Nortons, you get your Scarlett Johanssons, your Jason Schwartzmans, your fucking Steve Carells, your Christopher Walken in a small role, your cameo by Jeff Goldblum. Okay, Adrian Brody, all the fucking people that are so goddamn sophisticated and intelligent, and all these thinking actors that a guy like Wes Anderson loves to fucking put into his movie. And the thing with this type of movie is it really seems like the actors are getting something out of it. They're enjoying the quirkiness of it all. They're feeling very important about themselves. The Wes Anderson's certainly enjoying himself. People are getting paid good. But to me, I know that there's a very good friend of mine loves Wes Anderson. Wes is his number one filmmaking idol, his icon. But for me, I try to give this thing a chance. Like I've tried to give the fucking Aquatic a chance, but I slept through that. Hey, where's Bill Murray, by the way? I thought that was Wes Anderson's fucking muse all the time. But I guess with all these allegations and rehashed stories from back when, with Lucy Liu, etc., and Richard Dreyfuss tells an interesting fucking Bill Murray anecdote. I guess good old Wes doesn't put him in this one, huh? So any fucking way. This movie, just more bullshit from Wes Anderson, to be honest with you. Just more contemplation, actors looking at each other for long, awkward moments where there's deep, resonant meaning. A play within a movie, within a fucking movie, within a play. What's real? What's the imagination? What's on stage? What's in the theater of one's mind? I get it, Wes. You're very sophisticated. You're very intelligent, and we all give a shit. So, just more, and everything is 1960s. Like, everything is this weird retro bullshit. Quirky for the sake of being quirky. Okay? So, yes, Wes, wonderful. Isn't Scarlett Johansson pretty? Didn't you make a funny little fucking meta statement about the body double nudity? Meta, whatever the fuck. I just, it is what it fucking is. I mean, I went in there trying to enjoy the movie. I just told myself, don't walk out on this one. I walked out on his last one, the black and white one with the 3 different stories. This one, I stayed through. I feel kind of proud of myself that I didn't walk out of the movie and I didn't fall asleep. I mean, I feel like he was kind of talking to the audience of his own movie at the end, spoiler, when all the characters say, you can't wake up if you don't fall asleep. I'm like, do you mean in this movie? For Christ's sakes? So anyway, it's, it is what it fucking is. If you like Wes Anderson, if you like his certain brand of quirky, you'd probably like this bullshit meditation on whatever the fuck. Kind of, I don't want to say heartless, but just a weird, viewpoint or a weird perspective on death. Specifically, this mother character is dead, and yes, later on, it's revealed, oh, it's Margot Robbie. Okay. But you know, she's played in the play by Scarlett Johansson. Okay, a fucking yen. But the three little daughters of this dead mother are burying her, and it's like pretty dark stuff here, and it's kind of handled. I don't know how to put it. I mean, it's just, you know, it's the whole Wes Anderson thing is like this. That's a Wes Anderson movie. Just looking into the actors for some deep, significant meaning. Well, maybe if the goddamn script had some relevance and some fucking reason for existing, the actors wouldn't have to try so hard to be so goddamn poetic in their stares, asshole. So that's how I feel about it. I'm off the Wes Anderson fucking train. I almost did not go see this one just to spite him for the last several movies that have stunk. But I'm a nice guy. I gave him a chance. And what I get is this 2-hour meditation. It wasn't the pure shits. It wasn't the pure fucking solid gold dancers either. It was somewhere in Middle Earth, somewhere in the middle ground. So I can't stand by this movie, but if you're a Wes Anderson person who, maybe there's layers to his movies that like you have to sit through all his shitty movies and then they all start to make sense because there's all these inside jokes and references and hosh posh begosh. But for me, as just a regular Joe, well, not really, I'm far more intelligent than that. But as me, you know, trying to give this asshole a chance to entertain me, I just feel like I've been through that Wes Anderson meat grinder before. Like, okay, you made 2 or 3 great movies. I will say 3 that I can only name 2, but I'm sure there's another one I'm forgetting. 20 years ago, like, okay, oh, I never saw his first movie, the fucking whatever the fuck, the ones with the Owen twins, the Owen and Luke. I never saw that one. Bulletproof or Bullet Earth or Bottle Rocket, never saw it. Never saw fucking whatever the fuck. What's that movie? Dazed and Confused. I like Richard Linklater. Never watched Dazed and Confused. Never watched. These are movies I've never seen. Never saw Back to the Future 2 or 3. So I'm living on the edge. Okay. So anyway, thanks, Wes. Quirky Wes Anderson movie.